Given that definition of lethality, would it be fair to say that both men and women are, generally speaking, capable of causing death?
It depends.
Yes or no, sir?
Depends on the context.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Are men and women capable of causing death?
It depends on the context.
Yes or no?
It depends on the context.
It's unbelievable to me that you can't come up with an answer whether or not a man or a woman can cause death. That's an obvious yes. Would it be fair to say that the U.S. military trains our soldiers in multiple ways to be capable of causing death, whether they are men or women?
That's a big part of our job.
Yes. Would it be fair to say that both men and women are capable of pulling a trigger of a rifle to cause death? Yes or no?
Sure.
And would it be fair to say that both men and women are capable of operating an unmanned combat drone or maybe pushing a button to launch a missile to cause death again? Yes or no?
I know what you're getting at, ma'am.
Yes?
But it is
So lastly,
men and women
sir,
carry equipment differently.
lastly, sir.
This may look like a disagreement over definitions, but it's actually a stress test of how modern institutions understand power and responsibility. What's really being tested here is whether military policy is grounded in current operational reality or filtered through personal ideology. This raises broader questions about how leadership interprets effectiveness, how standards are applied, and whether doctrine keeps pace with technology and modern warfare. In this video, we'll break down how a seemingly simple line of questioning exposes a deeper struggle between systems built on data and institutions shaped by belief.
Ms. Houlahan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, I've been looking forward very much to our time together. My name is Chrissy Houlahan. In addition to representing a part of Pennsylvania, the 6th District, I also am a veteran. I come from a family of veterans and service members, and it's very deeply personal to me, this conversation that we're having, as I know it is to you as well. Over the last several days, I've had the opportunity to watch a bit of the hearings that you have testified at this week, and I can see and know that you have quite a bit to say. But since I only have 5 minutes, I'm going to try and focus my time on a concept that you talk about very frequently, and that is lethality. By definition, lethality simply means being capable of causing death. Secretary Hegseth, I have a couple of clarifying questions that I'd like very much to get through. So in the interest of time and efficiency, I would ask just simply for a yes or no from you for the answers to these questions in advance, and I thank you. So given that definition of lethality, would it be fair to say that both men and women are, generally speaking, capable of causing death?
It depends.
Yes or no, sir?
Depends on the context.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Are men and women capable of causing death?
It depends on the context.
Yes or no?
It depends on the context.
It's unbelievable to me that you can't come up with an answer whether or not a man or a woman can cause death.
What just happened was a breakdown in clarity. When leadership hesitates on foundational concepts, it signals uncertainty in decision-making frameworks. This matters because military standards rely on clear definitions, not ambiguity. If capability can't be acknowledged consistently, policy risks being shaped by perception rather than evidence, affecting readiness and trust.
An obvious yes. Would it be fair to say that the U.S. military trains our soldiers in multiple ways to be capable of causing death, whether they are men or women?
That's a big part of our job.
Yes. Would it be fair to say that both men and women are capable of pulling a trigger of a rifle to cause death? Yes or no?
Sure.
And would it be fair to say that both men and women are capable of operating an unmanned combat drone or maybe pushing a button to launch a missile to cause death again? Yes or no?
I know what you're getting at, ma'am.
Yes?
But it is
So lastly,
men and women
sir,
carry equipment differently.
lastly, sir.
Here, the focus moves from outcomes to attributes. That shift matters because modern warfare increasingly depends on coordination, technology, and precision rather than raw physicality. When leadership centers the debate on bodies instead of systems, it narrows strategic thinking and overlooks how effectiveness is actually achieved today.
5 round
Lastly,
differently,
sir,
a rucksack differently,
reclaiming
a
my
240 Bravo
time,
machine gun
I asked
differently.
about missiles
There are
and drones,
different-
It is the gentlelady's
Reclaiming my
time.
time.
It-
Reclaiming my time,
Ms. Pauls,
sir.
it is the gentlelady's time.
Would it be fair, finally, to say that both men and women are capable of piloting a jet or a helicopter to combat people and to cause death as a consequence?
A lot of wonderful
Yes
female pilots.
or no? So while I agree with you that physical fitness, as you were mentioning, is a very strong and important component of lethality, the warfighter that you have written about in your books and talked about on various podcasts is but a very, very small piece of the overall lethality picture. In fact, we estimate only about 10% of our military personnel are directly involved in the kind of combat that you're referring to. Rather, 90%, that's the math, of our troops are doing other jobs that support and enable those 10%. So to put it simply, lethality cannot be measured solely by the damage that a 6'3", 225-pound Christian male with a rifle can do to the enemy anymore. Sure, I agree. He's part of that solution, but it is an incomplete and at best very dangerous and very homogenous description of that. Lethality is equal parts technical skills, tactical experience, cognitive problem solving, and physical fitness. It's not about one person, but it's about many.
This moment reframes the entire conversation. What matters isn't the image of a single operator, but the network that enables action. Militaries succeed through integration, logistics, intelligence, coordination. Ignoring that reality risks oversimplifying complex systems and misallocating standards where they don't belong.
It's not about blue or red. It's not about liberal or conservative, Christian, Jewish, or agnostic. It's not about North and South. Here are some statements that you have said previously about women in service. This is 2024, sir, not when you were a 19-year-old. You have said that women are life givers, that dads push us to take risks, and that moms put the training wheels on our bikes, that we need moms, but not in the military. Secondly, you have said, I am straight up just saying we should not have women in combat roles. It hasn't made us more effective, and it hasn't made us more lethal. With what's left of my time, sir, I will say to you that women have served our country for 200 plus years in our militaries and in service and protection of our nation. They are watching you, what you do and what you say, and we deserve better from you.
What we see here is accountability through record. When previous statements clash with current authority, credibility is on the line. This matters because institutional trust depends on alignment between belief and duty. Leaders don't just set tone, they set precedent.
Women can and do serve with lethality today. We can and do all of the jobs that are required of us. Yes or no, do you believe women should be in all roles in the military?
Women have joined
Yes
our
or
military
no, sir?
in record numbers
Should
under this
women be
administration.
in all roles in the military?
Standards should be high and equal for
Yes
all
or
positions.
no, sir? We agree. Should they
Standards-
be in all roles in
So
the military?
my job is that
yes
10%
or no?
stays as sharp as
Reclaiming my
possible.
time.
Standards should be high and equal.
Reclaiming my time. Will you agree that women should be able to perform in all combat roles, assuming they meet the
The unanswered question becomes the answer. When clarity is deferred, systems stall. In democratic institutions, oversight exists to force definition and accountability. Avoidance doesn't preserve standards. It weakens them by leaving interpretation unresolved.
standards?
Gentlelady's time's expired.
It's all about standards.
Before we move to
This hearing wasn't about individuals. It was about institutional coherence. Accountability depends on leaders who can clearly articulate how standards apply in a modern, complex system. When definitions blur and answers evade, trust erodes. Democracies rely on transparency, not just in action, but in explanation. If institutions fail to adapt their understanding of effectiveness, they risk falling behind the realities they're meant to manage. That's why oversight matters, and why informed scrutiny is essential. Subscribe to Liberty Report USA to support truth-driven analysis that holds power accountable.